How's it going, good people? I'm back again. Back at this other field I was telling you guys back in Pine Grove, Shannon, Mississippi. Looking at these beans right here. These gonna be probably my number 2 beans. I haven't showed you my number 1 beans just yet, but I did give you a sneak preview of them. But giving you heads up now, they are almost ready for harvest. As you can see, you know, they're loaded up pretty good. Man, highly amazed. And somehow I was talking to my seed rep. Some of these beans got crossed up with a group 6 bean. These here are 5.2s, and as you can see, you see some are turning yellow and some are still dark green. And I was asking about it. I said, did we get a mix up a batch of beans? He said possibly and everything. So I was like, you know, it is what it is. I'm still thankful for him. As you can see, the group 6 beans are probably about 1.5 feet taller than the group 5 beans. So that just gave me another update and idea for next year. I might try something a little different. And I noticed that the group 6 beans, when I studied these pods and I took a stalk from the group 6 and the group 5, the group 6 put on right at 40 more pods than the group 5 beans. I mean, either way, I'm still satisfied, but you learn something new every day. You know, I never planted a group 6 bean, which means that is a later variety bean. But hey, Mississippi, they'll come off kind of early because I put a burn down on them, put the gramox on them, make them come off early. But I learned something new. Those group 6 beans, let me walk over here to it. This right here, this stalk right here is definitely a group 6 bean. And when I say loaded up to the T, and look how tall I am, as you can see, up to my chest. Hey, that's a heck of a progress. So, putting in my notes for next year, I might try something a little different. But talked to my agronomist last week when I posted them on Facebook, Mr. Charlie. We're gonna give these beans about 2 more weeks of maturity, so we get ready for a burn down. You know, I can't wait till November to all year look for a frost, because there really isn't a good possibility of a frost. So, you know, you got to make the best of what you got to do. And I don't want to be in the field all year. Might run into a rainy season, cutting ruts in the field, and I don't want to come back next spring to cut into ruts. But as you can see, these beans have gave me a good thrill. They have thrived on this year pretty good, and I'm highly amazed and I'm thankful for them. They're coming off pretty strong. And just looking at these beans, man. Hey, Dion Wade, I told you, Great Heart seed variety is where it's at. These are 5214s extend beans. And you know, we ran into a little dry spell back here almost, over a month ago. We haven't had rain in a while. But planted early and good fungicide and fertilizer definitely plays off. And to give you guys heads up, these beans are not drill. They are on 20-inch spacing. I done got questioned about the last few days. You sure your beans on drill? No, they are not drill. They are on 20-inch spacing. You know, I don't have a lot to tell you. So, you know, if you look at them down the middle, you see this row and that row. That's why I have my row spacing on 20-inch spacing. That's why I try to tell a lot of people that, you know, row spacing plays a big part on your yield. You can't plant too close. I don't care nothing for a 7.5-inch spacing. That's just come back on your yield. But if you put it anywhere between 15, 20, and 30, I can guarantee you a high yield. I mean, just preference. But, you know, I'm a 20-inch spacing man. I mean, I have planted some on 30s and done excellent behind them. But to give you heads up, 20-inch spacing, for my books and my notes where I done studied, that's where it's at. 15 is definitely a good spacing. You know, I had talked to other farmers about 15-inch spacing, and from the results I seen from them, they done good on row spacing. But like I said, guys, in a few more weeks, well, about a week and a half, 2 weeks at the most, after this hurricane weather pass over, we're gonna smoke these jokers and we're gonna thresh them through the combine, and we're gonna see some heavy dust kick up behind these beans. Good luck to you guys. Stay up. And Dion Wade, next year, like I told you, we're gonna bless you on this one, brother. Y'all stay tuned. What's happening, good people? This your boy Jay Huggins. I'm back. Just basically doing a little farm maintenance. As you can see, this $3,000 tire. Notice I said 3,000. Just had it fixed the other day. We had this one right here, the dry rot. As I'm walking up to it, as you can see, this rascal here is definitely dry rotted. Man, I don't know what to tell you. Just glad it ain't busting in the field just yet. Well, we're gonna eliminate that problem. Getting back to it all. Just about to do a little maintenance. Nothing extravagant. Getting ready to replace these hydraulic hoses, as you can see. For one, steering section hose. Man, had this thing, got ready to move the combine, and this line busted. And Dad said hydraulic fluid was going everywhere. So we're just gonna eliminate that process real quick. Everything is ready to go to field. Just waiting on the burn down to finish this process. And hopefully you guys will stay tuned. It's gonna be a pretty decent average harvest this year with the rainfall I got. And I'm still amazed how these beans turned out with the rainfall that I got. And like I tell you all the time, great hard seed is where it at. I mean, everybody has their preference of beans, but you have to think nowadays humidity. When it comes to humidity, you need to think ahead of the game when it comes to humidity, because the reason I said that, you have to find something that's heat tolerant. Like, say for instance, yourself. In order for you to stay cool, you have to put on what? Cooler clothes. But within yourself, health-wise, you need to make sure your health is up to par, that you can withstand the heat. And we all know Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, we get those heat index weather, But all in all, it's still good. But soybean factors come from, people ask me all the time, how is it that you're the only farmer in this area that can grow amazing bean crop and everybody else beans look average and beyond? I said, well, it's like anything. If you don't invest in yourself, first and foremost, when it comes to that, let me back up what I'm saying. When it comes to soybeans, you need to invest in the dirt. Buying equipment don't make you money. This dirt right on the ground is what make your money. If you don't put anything in it, don't expect nothing back. People talking about fertilizer prices high, yada yada yada. But if you can go out here and buy $100 equipment, you can go out here and buy $100 fertilizer. 2 good years of fertilizer, 2 good years you can get out of one. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying that right. You can get 2 good crops out of 1 good year of fertilizer. Because it's a proven fact, I done it. And that's what I done. I invested in my dirt. Every other year I put out so many pounds an acre of potash and sulfur, and it pays off. I'm not gonna tell you how much, because the secret to that is one of my formulations. But and then another thing, when you need to do that, you need to start planning early. Planning early. Don't wait till the last minute and try to get your equipment ready to go to the field. And just say if you're 2 weeks out from planning to start planning, you behind. Like what I do every year, I pull my equipment out around by February, and I pull it out, start doing maintenance and everything. And around about the last of April this year, close to the last, I started planning. The earliest I planned April 21st, and it paid off. That's one of the key factors of farming. Plant early, and you have a good early season of growth. Yeah, you're gonna catch the rain. I just point blank to it. And we know around the month of June, it's gonna be kind of tough trying to get some water and need to put some fertilizer up on that dirt. I just point blank to it. But yeah, people ask me what other factors do I use in soybean planting. That's the top secret. And you'll catch on real quick. But I can lecture you on a lot of things, but it's up to you to perform it. This took time to get where I'm at now. And I'm highly thankful. Like I tell people, it's just not only me. It's me and Dad and I do have help from my brother and everything, you know, but the mastermind of just perfecting crop production is in your head. So, you know, let's take this trip and see what it do. And stay tuned. I do have another video coming up. What's up, good people? Doing a walk around on this combine. As you see, I added on the new hopper extensions. As you can see, just hooked the head back up. You see 30-foot head, grain cart. Doing a check around this thing. She's field ready. You know, I put a new paint job on her, as you can see. So everything looking pretty good. I'll tell you about guys about this $3,000 tire. Yeah, this rascal is high as hell. You know, pay for what you get, but I have to have a tire. But I had to put it on because it had a bad crack in it on the other one. I ain't want nobody to get hurt. The tire can blow out at any time, so I went and got a brand new one. So that's $3,000 I had to spend on that one. Just walking through the combine, everything's breathes well. Giving ourselves a few more days on harvest. See from this side, just doing a walkthrough. Open this door. Everything looks good. All I need now, let's see the oil level of this thing. It's about medium anyway, so she alright. Oh, here, I found one problem. Uh-oh. We got one problem, guys. And I better fix that before we go to the field. I caught myself walking over this whole combine. But as you can see, guys, look at that. Okay. Oh man. Never good news. Oh boy, look at this whole belt. Let's see how hard that route will be to get off. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. That I think of it, at least when I think of it. But got nothing to do but go with the flow. I caught myself cleaning it out last year. I didn't do a too good job. But I got to recalibrate the speed on this thing. And damn, look at that other belt. You know what? As you guys see all these cracks in these belts, I'm finna run it. I'm not wasting no time on it. I got to run it. Cause, man, now I'm a believer in preventive maintenance. But shoot, sometimes, you know, give me a break. That's why, you know, I tell a lot of people, when you're doing inspection on your machinery, it takes time. And when you do that, you need to check over it thoroughly. I don't care how much maintenance you do, it's always something that you overlook, at least expectantly. So, you know, I guess I got another project I got to work on, and that's going to be a project taking those 3 rear belts off on the speed, on the separator, on the adjustment. You got to slow the separator all the way down, then push up on the tensioner with the pulley, with a pry bar, slide the belts right off. That was not going to be too hard of a task. It's not going to be too bad. I've replaced one of the other combine before. But that small belt right here, at the bottom right there, oh man, that's going to be a good workout. But the paint job do look good on it. As you can see along with the hopper extensions. That did put some hopper extensions on it. Give a better look, that look better. Well guys, here's what it is. More maintenance coming up. Stay tuned.